Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all well. I am here. This is Richard from SPTV. Now, what we're doing here this afternoon, the software has been updated. So this is purely a bit of test for me, just to play around. Now, those who are new to the channel, I used to do something called fake readings. And now this is what they are. I am not a tarot card reader. I have no idea what these tarot cards mean. I just make it all up. I'm purely doing this because I'm testing a brand new feature that's been added to our software. So please read the description. It does clearly say it's a bit of fun. Do not take it seriously. I have no idea what they mean. But if you do want a serious card or read them, then I suggest you go to our directory on the SPTV website, which is sptv.uk, and go and see people like Polly Harnett, Sam O'Neill, Deb Clark, and so forth, Bill Hughes and whatever. There's plenty on there, including our lovely Jane, who will give you professional readings. Yet again, as it clearly states on the screen, we are testing this as a show purely for fun and should never be taken seriously or believed. We are literally testing a brand new feature. I've had to dig out the old TV cameras to plug in. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a camera or see. So you might see shadows. That's me moving around because I cannot sit still. So I'm just going to do some of this fakey readings for you. So hello, everybody. That's me. That's all you'll ever get to see. So here we go. Hi, Joy. I want to do some hellos first. This is weird because I never do this sort of thing. So hi to Joy, to Charlotte, to Heidi. Hi, lovely. You can do better job than somebody saying that. That is true, Heidi. I'm looking forward to seeing you next Friday and Saturday. We're going to go out, have a good giggle, and put the world to right. I can see it already. So who else have we got on? We got Polly on. We've just been talking about Polly. She's coming up very soon with a special show. Joy, we've got Kaz, we've got the lovely Terry who helps out. Thanks very much, Terry, for helping me out on SPTV. What we're also testing, if you are watching and trying to comment and it does not work, it's purely because we've turned on a feature on Facebook and YouTube that only allows subscribers or followers to the channel. We're hoping that's going to try and reduce spammers and trolls and so forth, because there's a lot of work to maintain and to keep this going. So who else have we got on? We've got Caroline here. We have Holly. Hi, Holly. Who else have we got here? Melanie, Elaine, Caroline, Suzanne, and Natalie. Hi, thanks for coming on. As I said, it is purely, we've got a lovely Deb Clark as well. It is purely just a bit of fun. Nothing serious, and please don't take it that way. I will be picking people randomly for reading, and if you want to take it serious, then that's really down to you. I say it's purely just a bit of fun. So I'm going to ask who wants to read him. Silly, really, isn't it? Asking who wants to read him, because everybody wants to read him. But these, just for fun. These are not serious. I am not a tarot card reader. I am not a medium. I'm using the John Holland Psychic deck, and the only reason why I'm using these because I bought them, scanned them in for our Psychic Automated Tarot Card of the Day. So that's why I'm using them. I don't know what they mean. So if you do, then read it yourself. But I will have a bit of fun with it. Holly's saying, me what? I'm guessing you're talking about a reading. There we go. Who else is saying me? Now, are you liking the channel? Because we ask a lot of people to like our channel, and they don't. They might follow, but they don't like our channel. How can we grow without you? So, anyway, who should we do? Let's just pick someone random. Natalie Bentley saying, I would love a fakie, please. Okay, Natalie, here we go. I'll probably forget who this is for in about 2 minutes. Polly, how do you tarot card people do this? I'm purely just testing my system. Hi, Audrey. Here we go. I'm just going to pick a card random. Who have we got? We got conflict and, I don't know if you can see that, and defeat. So what do I say with this? Natalie, don't let the past catch up to you, because if you allow the past to catch up with you, you feel defeated. You've got to look within yourself and feel that you're confident enough to beat any conflicts that come your way. stand tall and say, you know what, I'm not going to take your beep anymore. I've taken it on for so long, I'm going to stand tall, I'm going to stand proud and say to you, enough is enough. And once you defeat that, you don't need to go down the staircase, you can go up. But when you look at the illustration as well, to the right of it, you do see some spirit energy going to the top there. And the candle that lights the way. So I feel with that, it's nothing to say, I'm on my own. You're not on your own. You've got spirit that are there with you as well, guiding you, holding you and saying, we're with you. You're not on your own. You can do this. No matter what comes, we will be there for you. Okay? That's what I think from that card. But as I said, the card is upside down. Oh, I don't care if the card's upside down, Terry. I'm doing it my way. So that was for you there, Natalie. Shaky Fakey Stevens. I don't know if this resonates at all, but as I said, it's completely fake. If it does, then by all means take it. If it doesn't, so what? I'm just testing a brand new feature. I've coded the software which allows to do two things at the same time for me. This rug was given to me many, many years ago by, I've forgotten his name, that astrologer. Russell something. Was it something Russell? Russell Grant, that's the one. When I worked in television, he was coming in for an interview about his new tarot card set. He gave me a tarot cards and he gave me this. I don't know where the cards are gone. I think I gave them away. But this I've kept ever since. I don't know why. I just have. So that's where that came for. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Hi, Christine Murray. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Shani. Jackie's here as well. Right. Here we go. Who wanted it next? Let's pick one for Terry. Oh, you got two, but you're only getting one. Right. The waiting game. Patience. Things are moving forward. You've got the tree of life. I see the tree at the bottom, which has got no leaves, and the tree at the top. So for me, it's that things are growing. Things are going to start prospering your way. But instead of it happening very quickly, you've got to take your time. You've got to absorb what's going on around you. You get many advice that's going around, but take your time. You seem that you've been going around in circles. You're hearing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. You've got a routine. So for me, I feel as though you possibly need to just move away from this routine and change things. For example, when you wake up in the morning, you might go and get yourself a cup of tea. You might wake the kids. How about doing something different? Just changing your routine. Instead of going the same route to work every day, change that routine, how you go to work, for example. Change your style of eating. Something needs to be changed. Your life is going around in circles, and I feel you need to change. Don't just stand still and let the world pass you by. You've got to keep going forward, because if you just stand around and you wait, nothing will happen. It's only you that can change your life, and it's only you can be inspired by others. If you listen to what people have to say to you, then so be it. But if you don't, then maybe you're stuck in this rug. That's what I feel for what this card means to me. So I hope that helps in some way. Hi, Diamond Deb. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Nadia. Hi, Nadia. You always come on. You very rarely get a reading, so I'm going to pull you a card. As I say, everybody, please read the description at the bottom. And also, please read the description in the text. This is just a bit of fun. I am not a tarot card reader. I'm just having a bit of fun with it all. Hi, Melinda from Ohio. Here we go. Nadia. What have we got with you, young lady? Material and spiritual prosperity. Oh, there you go. Do I need to do anything more? I think you need to start looking not just on your material life. You need to move forward. You need to move forward in your spiritual development as well. See where that's going. You seem to be stuck as well. But I feel with you is that you're holding on to something that possibly could not happen. And the only way to go forward is to go further with yourself and gain that prosperity, because, like I said with Terry, only you can do it. There is tears. That's what I get with the water. There is tears, but But that's on the material. Spiritual prosperity is coming your way if you allow it to open your mind. Okay, not just sit there and say, this is my life, this is what I'm doing with it. It won't change about you doing with it, okay? He's just standing there looking out. That's all he's doing, is just looking out. There's nothing there to look at, really. But when you look into the card a bit more, I feel this is you. You're just looking out to the world and go, why me? Why is this happening? Well, it happens because we've moved our way forward. Sometimes we get signs that we need to change, and sometimes we get signs that we should stay put, or so be it. I feel with you, you're holding on to something that you should not be holding on. It's about time you should move forward. Okay? Hope that helps. Hi Lizzie, how are you? Izzy, I should say. Polly, you didn't know. I know you're busy this afternoon, so I'll give you a quick card now, see what's happening with you. But as I say, people, please read the descriptions. This is just a bit of fun. I'm not going to stay on too long because I'm just testing a script that I've created to do two things at once for me, and so far it's holding up. All right, a card for Polly Wolly. Rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, I think that's about right with you, Polly. You do need to rest. You need to relax a bit more. Holiday is coming your way, or a break away. You need to rest. You're doing too much ill health around you as well. And while I'm on the subject, can everybody send out some lovely healing for Jasmine, please? She's only age 3. If everybody can send some healing out for her who desperately needs it. Thank you. I think there's a change with your spirituality as well, Polly. There's a change there as well. I think you're going to be more grounded. Your mind is all over the place, and you need to focus on what you want to do with your life, not what everybody else tells you what you should be doing. Okay, what you want to do with your life. You can get advice from everybody, but it's only you who needs to make that mind up. Spirit is there, and I think you'll be working with a different guide soon as well. There you go. I don't know why I've said that, because I'm not a medium. I'm an extra large on the belly. Right, who should we do next? Let's do, I see Heidi Spice has just popped up on the screen. Sent. Okay. Oh, healing. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Izzy is saying she's in her PJs, having a time connected with you, lovely peeps. Oh, that's lovely. Don't like that card. I'm putting that one back. I have no idea. You know, I keep moving up to my camera to talk to it, and I don't know why, because I've got my headpiece in. So I don't know why I keep moving forward. I'm losing the plot already. Audrey, I will get back to you, and so with Jackie, I will get to you as quickly as I can. Remember, these are just having a bit of fun. Nothing else. Please read the description. Right, this one is for Heidi. Awareness. Oh, look at that. For me, with you, Heidi, is that you should be aware of your surroundings and what's going on. I also feel with that it's spiritually minded as well, that you're getting information from spirit, not quite sure if it's you or understanding it, but it's also, I feel with that, be aware of any deceit or people telling lies or trying to stretch the truth that's not actually there. People are putting a cloak in front of you. Also with that, I feel that at this moment in time, there are changes around you that is upsetting you. It's not setting you down. And yet again, you need to focus and decide what you want to do and how you want to go forward. Spirit can only guide you. They can't do things for you. Typical people texting me. I bet that's Polly. You know? And so yeah, that's completely put me off. Yeah, it was Polly. There you go. Typical. £25, please, Polly. So yeah, that's what I feel from that. There's deceit around you, but being more aware of the situation around you. You want to get things off your chest, then say it. Don't hold back. If people respect you and love you the way you are, then they shouldn't hold any grudges. But sadly, humans are very stubborn. When they get told off or something they don't like, they will go into stubborn mode. You've got to overcome this. If it's someone that you love and you have to say your piece, if they plan to come around for dinner and you have an argument in the morning, just ring them up in the afternoon and say, you still coming around for dinner? And that means you said your piece. Why should people sulk and be stubborn? I think just say it, do what you need to say, but spirit are there to help you. I also see astrology, obviously with the cards you can see that yourself, so probably an interest in space, stars and so forth. But reach for those stars, lady. Reach for it and you never know what will happen. Okay? Who have we got? Who did I say? I can't remember who was going to give a cup for. So yeah. Who did I say for? Oh, I can't remember. I'll pick someone anyway. Jennifer Clark. There we go. Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. My pleasure. Look forward to seeing you on Friday and Saturday. Oh, 2 days with Heidi and 2 days of Alison. Please, everybody, send healing to me beforehand. It's going to be fun. We're having dinner. We're going out. We're watching Polly. Polly's live in Portsmouth on location this coming Saturday at the Porchester Community Centre. So if you want to go and see her live, details are on our Facebook page as well. Hi, Sue from Lewisham. Deb Clark. I will give Deb Clark a reading as well, even though she's never given me a reading. Don't see why I should. No, I'm joking. Here we go. Hi, Holly. Who was this reading for? Oh, yeah, it was Jennifer, wasn't it? Sorry, Jennifer. Told you I'm terrible at these sort of things. Terrible. Right. So far, so good. Just to let you know what I'm actually doing, I have a script. So what you see on screen is different from what the presenters see on screen. And I have to do things manually every single time, and it's time consuming, and I make mistakes. So I've written a script so it does it all for me, and so far it seems to be working, I think. I don't know if the text is at the bottom moving. No, it's not. Because you know why? Because I forgot to start it. Oh, you idiot, Richard. Right, I'll start it now. Oh. Right, now let's see if the script works. Oh, well, that was a waste of 10 minutes. Right, here we go. Jennifer, wasn't it? Jennifer, yeah. Here we go. This is for Jennifer. Foundations and achievements. Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to do for. I have no idea. But there's changes around the home. It could be a move. It could be decorating. But as you can see from the picture, there is a rainbow like that. So there you go. So with that in mind, I think there's changes around the home. Possibly loved ones moving out or moving in or back in again. Okay, but I get also with this, look back on what you've achieved in your life. A lot of people, when they look at their life, thinking, I've got this issue, I've got that issue, but they forget about what they've achieved. Bringing up their children, making a house into a home, that's a huge achievement. Because it's just an empty shell when you move in. It's you who have to change things around. But whatever you're doing, it's going to look good. It's going to be positive for you. Okay, but also, what I feel from this is that there's siblings around you that are not agreeing to certain situations. Keep your opinions to yourself and let them sort it out themselves. And once you've done that situation, you're going to be fine. You haven't got involved. You're just there to listen, but don't give your opinion across. Best thing to do is just say, I'm listening. Don't say I'm not getting involved, because that could cause an argument. Just say, I'm listening. I'm not being judgmental, but I'm here to listen to you. And that probably, in my way, would probably be the best way to get out of a situation. Okay? There you go with that. I now see what you mean, Terry, when you said they're upside down. Right, Jackie have just popped up on my screen, and we've got Diamond Deb on there as well. We've got Joy, who's going to have a reading. It reminds me of that song, I'm Only Human. Human League, I think it was, wasn't it? I'm only human, flesh and blood, something like that. That's what I get. Oh, a card's flying out. That means I can't shuffle properly. Not spirit intervention, as people say. Oh, spirit. Nah, rubbish. Just that I can't shuffle. Richard, you are in a pickle here. I will meet an aquarium man. Let's hope that he's a good swimmer then. Boom, boom. Oh, I'll get my coat. Anyway, what we got here? No, I don't like that card. Just put that one back. I'm glad these are fake. Please, as I said, just read the description. If you're new to the channel, just please read the description. It's just a bit of fun. Holly, I see you. I will get you quick as that. Hi, Michelle. Go on, Richard. Pull me a fake card. Oh, we'll try the lovely Pamela's here. Right. We just had this one. I'm going to do it again. I love it that these are not real, because I can do whatever I want. It seems as though the software seems to be going okay. Oh no. No, there's an error on my screen. Ah, bugger. Alright, what's the error? Script error. Oh well. Right, I know what that is. I'll sort that out. Right. Who was this card for? Was it Holly? Jackie? It was Jackie, wasn't it? I don't know who this card's for. Oh, there we go. Heartache and loss. Well, I can't remember who this was for. Was it Joy? It was for Joy. It was Joy, that's it. Thank you, Joy. It was for you. Heartache and loss. We don't look at it as a heartache and loss. People look at it as a negative. See it as a positive. Turn a negative into a positive. And realize yet again what you've done. Okay, why have you gone through this heartache? What lessons have you learned from that? And if you have learned from this, then move forward. Because when you enter a routine and you do the same things, it may be 6-7 years down the line. Like some people, for example, have a very similar relationship from their previous one. They might like to go with a person with no hair and 16 feet. I don't know. And they keep getting the same sort of stereotype person, and they still being hurt all the time. Well, maybe it's time that you change that situation. Stay going through this heartache time and time again. Find something that's different that you can enjoy. Not the other person or anybody else. It's what you have got to do. So with that in mind, Joy, I feel with this, don't look at it as a negative, as I just said. Look at it as a positive. That you may have had this heartache, you may have lost something, but it's a lesson for you to learn to go forward and be happier. Because we never know. When you look back at it, let's say it was a relationship, look back and say to yourself, did it really work for me? What was in it for me? What did I gain from this relationship? What did I learn from this relationship? Instead of just giving, it's about time you start taking. So there's no heartache, there's no loss anymore. Okay, and I get the feeling that there is some loss around you. You've got to overcome this because it's only you who can do it. You can get your friends and family to guide you, but it's only you who can actually make it happen. Okay? That's what I say about that. That was for Joy. I hope that helps in some way. Yet again, as I said, this are completely fake, so please read the description. This is hard work, isn't it? Oh, chuckling away, yeah, I do, Izzy. Chuckle away. I talk rubbish, as they all tell you in the VIP lounge. Talk rubbish most of the time, especially when I go into one. Take care, Polly. See you later. Hi, Nicole. Who else are we doing for now? We're going to be doing Jackie. They are a two-way thing. Some people don't see that, though. They don't see that. It's one way for them, and it's to please the opposite part, to please their partner. It may not be a partner, it could be just a friend. But at the end of it, you should be pleasing yourself. Right, here we go. Yeah, see, you've been there, Joy, and I wish you all the best for your future and what you do. Think of you. This is your time, what you want to do. Okay, we're doing We're doing Jackie Spindler. Light. Shine a light. Anyway, light. I do know this card. It's all positive. It's all for you. This means the universe, the world, everything that's coming your way is well deserved. It's your time. So Jackie, I think I've pronounced your name, Jackie Spendlove. It is your time now to do what you want to do with your life. The doors are open. It's your pathway. Which way you want to go? Do you want a new relationship? Do you want a new job? Do you want to go on holiday somewhere? It's your time to make these decisions. When you're growing up, you have your family, your parents mainly, your guardians or whatever case may be, advising you and guiding you. You're at a road now where it says to you, it is my side. This is my time. Look inside yourself. Don't go down the deja vu road. Look into yourself and say, right, this is what I want to do with my life, and this is what I will do with my life. Not what I want, because I find that too demanding. The want is too demanding. It's what I would like. Just do it. I believe when you look at the card, to the light, spirit are guiding you, follow what you really want to do. And if you tread on people's toes, be polite about it, but don't hurt people on the way. Learn from the bottom and grow. Because if you grow as a person, you can grow your spirituality as well. Because they are two different things. You've got to know oneself first. And once you've found yourself, you can then help others, you can help spread your wings, and you can then become a spiritual person. That's what I believe. So it's all up to you now, and I wish you all the best what you want to do. It's your choice, it's your move. And once you've made that first leap forward, it will just fall into place what's meant to be. Okay? Don't sing. Alison, I take that as a compliment because I cannot sing. But thank you for saying it was that. Right, okay. Who did we say next? Krushbu Sharma. I apologize for pronouncing your name completely incorrectly. But there we go. Who did I say next? I can't remember anything. Oh, Deb Clark, wasn't it? The lovely Deb Clark. Medium, and then I do Audrey. But please remind me, because I have a terrible memory. So this is for Deb Clark. Where are we going? You're still there, Deb, or have you fallen asleep? No, I would. And we've got Holly as well. I haven't forgotten you ladies. Didn't want to say don't screech, you cheek. And I'm buying you breakfast. That came out so wrong. Anyway, moving on very quickly. I can feel my face going bright red. Anyway, there we go. Right. Deb, patience and planning. Ooh, there we go. Hope that helps. There you go, there's your reading. Read it yourself. That's what you usually tell everybody else, isn't it, Deb? When the adverts come on, read it yourself. There you go. I'm only messing with you. Right. Actually, Deb and I talk quite a lot, so I do know a little bit what's going on in her life, and it's not for me to divulge. But what I feel from that is because of the planning and the patience, you've had a lot of patience where you're going. But there is another move. I don't mean as in property, it could be, but I feel from this is that there are still changing. But whatever you're going to be doing, and it's going to be planning. So that could be starting your own group, but it's going to get there. Take your time and doing this, and it's going to work out for you. Okay, don't just rush into things, and then it doesn't work. It didn't work because you never planned it. So if you plan things properly and correctly, then what's going to happen? It's going to work because you've thought of how you strategize in things. If it doesn't work, and if it does work. So this could be a new workshop, a new talk, a new venue, hence the move. I'm not saying you're moving home, because I know you've just moved, but that could be a new venue that you're going to, a new place that you're getting yourself involved with. Don't rush into any decisions. Take your time, plan it, and it'll work for you. And you've got the two pillars there. And I believe from you that's a strength. So there's going to be people around you, either side, It's going to give you the strength to actually make this idea, whatever you're thinking of doing, will succeed. Okay? There you go. Thank you, Alison. Yeah. Right, who did I say next? Just reading your comment, what you said there, Jackie. Don't forget, if it depending what it is, there are funds available. If you're over the age of 18 and you're an adult, there are funds available for grants and so forth, for education and whatever. You just got to find them and look for them. The world's your oyster. This is the time for change. Okay, I can't remember who I said next. Holly, was it? And we've got Sue as well. We can't forget the Sue. Right, okay. Holly Beckworth. Hope. That's what you got, Holly. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually in the picture, there's a spirit energy there. I don't know if you can. Oop, wait, wrong way. Oop, down, up. There. Oh, you can't see it now. There you go. Right, there it is there. Okay. So, there we go. Hope. What am I getting for that? Jackie, you're 63. Well, all I can say, that is still young. There's still your life way ahead of you. You've got a lot more to do with your life. There's lots of changes. The world's your oyster. If you've had family, they've got up and your grandmother or whatever the case may be, do whatever you want to do. If you want to learn, as I say, there's adult education. There's nothing stopping you. You go and do what you want to do, young lady. 63 is not old at all. 64 is. Holly. Right. Inspired. Inspiration. This hope that you keep asking for changes. You're asking, why is this happening? You're asking, how is this possible? Can this happen? Can that happen? It's all about hope. It's all about me. With you, I feel from this that you can move forward. Yet again, things happen for a reason in our lives, and we have to go forward in what we want to do. And when you move forward with your time, we all have hope in better health. We have hope in better jobs. We have hope in meeting better people. But hope is just a word. What if we can achieve something of ourselves? Be inspired by someone, by reading a book, watching a television show, but not the BBC, and be inspired that something fulfills that your hope can be achieved. And I feel what that means for me is, sorry Sue, Charming 65, nah, never mind. Moving on very quick. What I feel, Holly, is that changes around you can only happen when you make it. Like I've said to the other people, I hope, we all hope to win the lottery, hope for better health, as I mentioned. But you've had these opportunities that you can now move forward. You can now turn around and say to people, you know what? I can do this. I can achieve this. And with that hope and that spirit beside you, you can achieve anything. It's a great card. It's where your hopes, desires, dreams are there to fruition if you want it to be. But if you do win the lotto, remember me and everybody else on SBTV, even if it all comes to just making us a cover. So with me, when you're having that faith, you can move forward. The world is for you to take on now. Keep that hope, keep those dreams alive, because you never know. Those dreams and aspirations may or will actually happen. But it's you who need to govern them and make sure you go forward with them. Okay? I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't care because I'm just testing my software. As I said, if you've just joined us, this is just fake readings by me. These are not real. These are just a bit of fun. Do not take them by heart. And if you want professional readings, then go onto our SBTV directory, and you can book people like Polly. You can book people like Jane, Sam, and so forth, professional readings to do them, or enter our competitions if you are a VIP Plus member. So, anyway, Hannah, how's it going? It's going good. How's it going with you? Right. Who else did I say? I never know. Hey, Dawn, how's you tonight? Have I done Diamond Deb? I have done. I'm pretty sure have I done Diamond Deb? Kelly McKeaton, I see that. Let's do one for our lovely Kelly. There we go, Kelly. Let's get you a card. Truth. That's quite nice, though. Good there. Truth. So what do I get? Obviously, if you know these cards, it's up to you. I don't read tarot cards. I have nothing about them. I said I'm just testing my software. Truth. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people that's around you. If you're not feeling about doing something right, if you're not feeling too good, don't just say, yeah, I'm all right, I'll get on with it. Be honest with yourself. If you're tired, if you need help, then reach out. There's people out there who are there to help and guide you wherever they can be. Sometimes we put a mask onto our face and say to people, you know what, I'm all right, nothing wrong. But really down deep inside, we say to people, I really want to tell you, but I don't want to feel silly. I don't want to burden you with my issues. You've got your own issues. Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. And once you're honest with yourself, you'd be quite surprised how many people out there be there. And then we will find out who your true friends are. Because sometimes we don't. They're just takers all the time. And when you really need someone, oh, I'm really busy. I'm doing this. So wake up to reality. Wake up to what your needs are. And what I think from this, Kelly, I know you do readings yourself, is that you got full of wisdom. You've got a lot of knowledge there. You've traveled far, wide, and you've done a lot of things. Share that knowledge. Speak to people. And when you speak to people, you'll be finding out that they are listening. They're listening to your truths, what you've experienced in your lives, and how you can actually inspire others from what you have learned. And it's all because you speak from your heart and you speak that truth. Okay? You're a wonderful person. You are a person who can stand up and say to people, I am human. Treat me as a human being. I respect you. And when you give people that respect, they give it back. And it's all because you're being honest with yourself and whatever's going on around in the world. Don't, as you see chains on a scale. That could be you in chains saying, I can't deal with this anymore. I need to speak out. Let's speak out. Because only what's coming from your heart is the truth. Okay? Anyway, that's enough of that rambling on. Who else who have I missed? Diamond Deb, wasn't it? Good. Diamond Deb. Let's do Diamond Deb quick then. Good morning, Marlene. How are you? Oh, I said I'd do Audrey as well. So, yeah, I haven't forgotten all the others. I'm trying to get through as many as I can while it's testing. Is anybody having any issues with streaming or anything on screen, please? Because obviously this is what I'm testing. The little blue bar mainly at the bottom should be working without any issues. I like a ramble. No, fair enough. Who is this for? Diamond Deb. Right, card for Diamond Deb. What we got for Diamond? I don't like these. I'm going to leave these. I don't like them cards. They're boring. Not pretty pictures. I like pretty pictures. I was tempted to buy a unicorn pack the other day and hand them out free to the SBTV VIP members. Picked them up, put them on the table, had something to eat, and walked off. Well, I paid for the food, of course, and just walked off, and I totally forgot about the cards. I left them on the table. But there we go. Obviously, it was not meant to be. Bye, Jeanette. Take care now. Diamond Deb. Moving on. Just moving on. I swear I'm losing the plot. Right, moving on. Have you noticed these cards today are all very similar, aren't they? They say sort of similar things. Water time. Sound cuts out occasionally. Right, okay, thanks, Alison. Right, moving on. I'm not seeing it. I know people looking at this card and saying, okay, there's a person there, and they're moving on. But I'm not actually seeing that. What I see, Deb, is that you're fighting against, because if you look at it, there's some leaves blowing. Is there? And for me, it's that you're trying to move on, but it always seems to be barriers. Something's holding you back. Something is stopping you from moving on. You look at the past and it seems dark. But as I said earlier on to someone else, learn from that. There is a bright light at the end of the tunnel, as the expression goes. Okay, and the winds are blowing you, so there's a strength there which you're going to keep fighting against until you say, this is for me. This is my life. Okay, and once you've looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I don't want this situation, I'm going to move on with my life. So that's new changes, new beginnings, new starts for you. That's what I feel with this. It's a new beginning for you. It's a new start. It's a new venture. And it is from the dark to the light. And it's going to be a lot better for you. You're going to say, I've done it. I've achieved it. Now, this could be something in education. This could be a new job. This could be moving home as well. But whatever it is you're doing is saying, I am doing it. I am Deb. I am a diamond. And you know what, world? Bring it on, because I've had a lot of beep from you, and I'm just going to now do it. Nothing's going to stop me now. I'm moving on with my life. I am going to achieve something that I want to do, and no one's going to stop me. That's what I get from that card. Also, something about history. I get the feeling that you love history, astrology, or something like that. It's look into that. Look into your passion, what you enjoy, and possibly make that into a hobby. There you go. Right. All right, who else? Who else? Who else did I say I can get reading? I haven't given them reading to. I know there's someone. Hannah. Okay, Hannah. Let's do Hannah. I can't give you any guidance, Hannah, because please read the guidance, the description, because I'm testing a script on our software that broadcasts all this. So just to sort of put the time by, I'm doing these fake readings. I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm not a medium. I just do this purely as a bit of fun. Do not take my readings serious. If you want a professional reader, then go along to our directory and get someone there. And I see you, Diane. I like that picture. Audrey, yes, I did say Audrey, didn't I? So it's going to be, who did I say? I need a secretary. Hannah, it's going to be Hannah, and then I'll do after that Audrey after as well. And I haven't finished yet, so hopefully my software seems to be running okay, apart from that one error from my side. Right, this is Hannah. Intuition. Ooh. I have no idea. There we go. Do I need to say anything? Intuition, really? Follow what your belly tells you, your gut tells you. If something doesn't feel right, follow your intuition. Okay? I would like to say that you're a very religious person, that you talk a lot to your ancestors, and when you're there, you feel your ancestors around you as well. But as the picture says, there is a door right there. Walk through the door. You have options in our lives. And it depends on what door we pick that it pans out with our lives. So if we go through one door, we could be facing a tiger. We could be going through another door that a tiger is roaring at us and very angry. We go through another door and it's asleep. So what do? We might choose the door that is sleeping, and as you go past, it might jump on you. But if you go to the second door and it's roaring, how do you know it's not in pain? That it needs your help. And the only way it can do it is just get angry because it doesn't know anything different. But as a healer, as a person of spirit, you're pure energy. And with that in mind, you can help people. So following that intuition, you may choose the right one. So follow that. Okay? Follow what you feel is right for you. If you want to or not, I don't care. Go and pat the tiger and hope you chew your head off. Not really, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just having fun with these. It's the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, Tina. I have no idea what they mean. But there you go. Your time, Hannah. Do what you want to do. Guidance. See, this is what I believe. People talk about spirit moving things, spirit, they talk about giving you a car space. I just can't comprehend that, but that's just me. But if your ancestors, your loved ones were on the earth plane, and you had a situation, you would go and see them for some guidance and some help. I believe that's what they do when they come through now. They're just giving you guidance. They can't say, this is the lottery number tickets, this is going to be that. They can't do it. They never did it on the earth plane, so what makes you think some magical power they can do it when they're in spirit? I just don't believe it. This is my personal opinion. You have got your own opinions, and if you feel that they can move a car and throw it out the window and then you can park there, then so be it. My parents couldn't do that on the earth plane, so what makes them think they're going to do it now unless they put a gun to their head and say, move the car, sort of thing. That's just my opinion. Who did we say next? I can't remember who we said. Audrey. We said the lovely Audrey, didn't we? That's what we said. Audrey, yeah. Here we go. This reading is for Audrey. Power. Ooh, you got the power. What's that? What's that song? I got the power. Do no, that's not it. Oh no. I know nothing. Anyway, power. What's it mean to me? Power becomes great responsibility. It's that great saying, isn't, from the Spider-Man 1 movie with Tobey Maguire, when his uncle dies and he says to him as he's dying, when you have power, you have great responsibility. It's like anything. But with that responsibility becomes wisdom. It also becomes knowledge. Because we can grow with that. We can understand that. And you see with the lion there. In my view, they're calling the king of the jungle. I think they're a lazy bunch in the jungle. They lay around most of the damn day after stuff on their face. So for me, it's yes, they have power, they have strength, and they work in a pack to go and get their food. Very clever. So for me, with this card for you, is to say you have the power to achieve what you want. There's a lot of wisdom with you, and use that. Write a book, put your knowledge down, move forward with your life, and you'll find you can achieve what you want to do. It's very similar to what I've been saying to everybody else today. But with your wisdom and the knowledge that you have, as I mentioned, you can write a book, do a workshop, do a talk about your life and what you've achieved and what you've done. As for guidance, follow your heart. Follow the heart and what you feel you can achieve and what you can do. You can be strong because you know spirit are around you trying to help you and guide you as much as you can. Your loved ones in spirit are saying, look, we're here. You feel them around you. We all feel our loved ones, be it a tingle, be it a burning sensation on your spine, be it a breath coming across your face or a cold breeze. We all feel them, and we don't acknowledge enough. Despite the most common one, the spider web across the face. If you feel it, if it's a spider, just say thanks, because that could be your parents saying, I'm here for you. I'm listening to you. I can't really do that, but I'm here. I'm here to hold in your hand. You have the power to achieve what you want to do. Okay? It was, Michelle, thank you. Snap, we've got the power. Sound keeps going. Well, where's it going to then? It could be that the batteries are dying. I don't know. You're going to start a Reiki business. Well, by all means, put it under our directory. And power, business, yeah, go for it. Put it on our directory, advertise free of charge. Everybody, if you need some Reiki, go and see Audrey. There you go. Right, who else did I say? Let's go to Michelle Keane then, since you have... Hey, hello, Julie. Michelle Keane. That one. Memories of love. Memories pressed between the pages of my mind. Thank you, Audrey. I will do so. Right, memories of love. And when people think about, in my view, when they talk about, and I haven't forgotten Pamela as well, memories of love, we think about our partner, possibly. When I think about memories of love, I think about my ancestors and what they've done to achieve their goals and where I am today. I was lucky enough 20 odd years ago, before my father passed away, I was having a birthday party and I had a video camera then. And I filmed him dancing, laughing and talking to me. But within that snippet of that video, he said, "Happy birthday, son, I love you." And that for me has stuck with me ever since, because we do forget what they look like, what they sound like. But when I have that video, when I go back every now and then and have a chinwag with him, I play that video so I can just hear his voice one more time. So that's the memory I have of my father and the love that we both shared. And the Chinese do the lantern. Here we got the candle, where they burn the lantern and it goes off to the sea to remember their loved ones. And I think with yourself, Michelle, is that I feel that maybe you need to start looking back of the love that you're missing, that's not around you anymore. But just to remind you that you may be feeling that low, but there's plenty of love there for everyone. They're there with you, to hold you, to be with you. Your family, your siblings, your children. Endless love. Sometimes we've got to stop being the mum, or we've got to stop being the brother, the sister, whatever the case may be. And just sit and listen and just say, you know what, I just want to hold you and just give you a cuddle. Because we just never know when that last cuddle's going to be. Share the love that you have in your heart onto others. And when you pass that on to someone else, they go, oh, get off me, you silly moo, I don't want you cuddling me. Just say, but you never know. A quick story, if I may. When I used to do photography, I remember doing a wedding, and the bride's father said to me, don't take any pictures of me, I don't like my photographs taken. And I said, but why? He said, because I don't like it, I don't want my pictures ever being taken. First I thought it was a criminal, but again, so I spoke to him and said, look, but this is not your day, this is your daughter's day, and you're part of her life, So in 20 years' time, or when you pass, she can look back through these wedding pictures and see you there. That's my dad. Look at him. He's laughing. He's smiling. He's having a good time. That's the dad I want to remember, not the dad that was in a nursing home, dementia, or anything like that. It's not a thing we want to remember of our loved ones. We want to remember them youthful, having fun, being young. So I have those memories. And when I passed all this on to him, I said, make day. He said, you know what? Take as many pictures as you want, because this is my daughter and I love her to bits, and I want her to remember me being happy, not the man who never wanted his pictures taken. I haven't seen him since, and this was many years ago. But when I reflect back on him changing his mind, hopefully it's made him realize it's not always about the person, it's about the people that you are affecting as well, with the love that you share, with the comments that you speak of. You can say some hurtful things and not mean it, but sometimes we're too stubborn to react. I know she started it, but sometimes it's worth just swallowing the pride and go, yeah, I didn't do it, but move on, because we may regret it. So with that in mind, I think with yourself, look back at those memories, Michelle, and say to yourself, I am not going to be that person who's going to say, I don't want to think about them anymore. They're not important in my life anymore. Share the love that's in with you, because when you radiate that love from you, it will be passed on to other people. And then that will pass on to, like a smile. You pass, like a yawn, you yawn and you giggle at each other. When everybody laughs and they finish laughing, they always go, ah. They sigh at the end, because it's the way what we do. It's life. So look at the memories of our love. Look at what we do with our lives. And once you've got that, you're going to feel much better in yourself. That's that one. I agree, Alison. Take lots of photographs of your loved ones. I do lots of filming, everything as much as I can with my great nieces and nephews and the little ones around me. It's purely because I'm going to blackmail them when they're older. That's as simple as that. Not really. Okay. Right, who else did we say? Who are we missing anyone? You're welcome, Michelle. Who else did I say? Let's just shuffle these a bit more, because I'll give it another 10 minutes and I'm going to call it a day. Has anybody had any issues with the streaming? Pamela, yes, thank you, Pamela. Do you next? I'll say this is purely just a bit of fun, bit of test. There we go. Transformation. There we go, transformation. Obviously, you're a tarot reader yourself. You know what that means to you, how you represent that. But for me, that's transformation. That's your spiritual growth, I believe. You got angel wings or wings behind, I believe. Yes, Julie, you can. So with that in there, I think there's growth around you, spiritual growth. I feel also it's got to be your personal growth. Listen to some people. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Don't get influenced by others, because they would twist your mind and make you see what they want to see. Have this transformation as in within yourself, be it spiritual and as an individual. Grow within yourself. And once you've grown within yourself, you will feel a much better person. The world can be cruel, but it's also beautiful. And we need to find those beautiful parts in our world, in our lives, that can make us smile. Going back to the previous card, memories of love. Think about that, the loved ones, and how they made you smile. Yes, there may have been a lot of negativity, or there could have been negativity, I should say. But look at the fun times, what you can remember, and how it transformed you as a person. We are influenced by others and how it molds our lives. And this for you, I feel, is that you need to look at within yourself and say, I don't want to do that. I'm going to be this person. This is the true me. People don't know who I am because you put a mask on, you put a face on for others. All right? So with that in mind, what I see here for you, there's lots of transformation coming your way, be it spiritual and as a person as well. But it's a positive. Green for me needs healing when I see green and light green like that. So there's healing around you that is really needed right now. And also send out the healing, even though you may need it yourself, but you also need to send out healing to others as well. Because what you give out, you get back tenfold. That's what I believe. Right, thank you for all the feedback regarding the streaming. So thank God it's all working. The blue bar hasn't cut out at all, I believe. Take care, Tina. Frozen a couple of times, but okay, thank you. See you Thursday, Tina, I believe. Who did I say next? Julie, wasn't it? Julie. Always look on... That can't do no one. Always look on the bright side of life I'm just being given. Always look on the bright side of life. We'd had that one as well. I don't want to do that one. No. Don't like doing duplicates. They're boring. Sound keeps coming and going. Oh, look at that. Balance. That's a pretty card. Balance. See, that's what I look like when I get ready in the shower. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, everyone. Couldn't help it. Where was I going? Julie. Okay. Balance. I know we got the angel there. Most cards understand. Most people see this card yourself. You do tarot yourself, I'm guessing. So you probably understand what this card means. But for me, I get it as you've got to balance your life now. You've had the little ones grow up. You've had probably, I don't know if you've got any grandchildren. I don't know. But it's time for you now to balance your life from your spiritual to material life and what you want to do with that, how you're going to go with that. Be careful of people who's going to hold back some truths and are not saying some true things or not being honest with you. It doesn't mean friends. It could be someone in authority who's not being honest with what you're doing. Paperwork and so forth with that as well. So like legality side of things like that, not being honest. So look into the paperwork, read the terms and conditions and so forth, and then you'll be okay. With that as well, I feel there's probably a back issue or a problem with walking or whatever the case may be. Yet again, I get that with the disc, and I get that with, as in like slip disc in the back or something like that. That's how I see that. So balance the life through what you're doing. Look how you're walking, where you're going. But what I get from that is a lot of positivity, where you're going forward. And when you go forward with your life, then what you'll find is that balance is already there. It's just you to understand where and what you want to do with it, if that makes sense. Don't just say, okay, I do Monday, I do this, Tuesday, I do that. What's going to make you feel good? What's going to make you feel happy? Because if you're a happy person, then no surrounding, like I said to all the others, you're going to be a happy person, and around you is going to be a happy person. So balance your life, balance your intuition, and balance your spirituality. That doesn't come first. It's your health, your family, and you are always first. Then spirituality. Okay? That's what I see from that, and I hope that makes sense to you there, Julie. Hey. Yeah, a bit. Right, Izzy. What's the time? Right, a few more minutes. Thank you, everybody, for allowing me to test this afternoon. We've got also Michelle. We've also got Dawn. We've got Marlene as well. Right, very quick one then. Oh, done that card. Get off. I don't know why I've never liked doing duplicate cards. Wisdom. Ooh, won't wait. There we go. Wisdom. Izzy. Wisdom. I don't know what to say on this one, on wisdom. Take a chance. Don't know why, but take a chance. Use the knowledge that you've gained over the years, and the knowledge that you've had, the experiences that you have, and use that wisdom and make that positive change. Don't go backwards. Studying is going to be important. Possibly move with the house there. But it's going to involve your family. No matter whatever you do, it's going to involve your family. That's all I get. Sorry, but that is it, I'm afraid. Not much. But there you go. I hope that helps in some way. Right. Thank you, Audrey. I'm just having a bit of fun. Right, Marlene. Julie, who's spooky? What was that? I was given a similar reading by Rose and Stacey on Wednesday, and my back is playing as I've just been to work on a bench. That's how it was like. Thanks. Oh, that's scary. Marlene, this is for? No, doesn't mean that. It just means that I'm full of rubbish and never believe what I said. Please read the description, what it says. Trapped in fear for Marlene. There we go. It's very similar to what all the others. Don't feel as though you're trapped as in a situation, be it in a relationship, be in a work, family, friends. Yes, they can all inspire each other, but sometimes we feel that our lives are for them and not for us. You need to start looking into yourself and saying, you know what, I am not going to do what you tell me to do anymore. I am a strong person and I will achieve what I want to achieve. But as I've been saying to all the other readings, it's only you who can actually make these changes. No one else can do it for you. It's got to be you. You may have people there who can advise and guide you, but it is really down to you. So don't feel trapped. Don't fear as though if it doesn't work, oh, I've lost this. It's going to make you stronger. You're going to go forward if you don't feel that you're placed in a cage and you can't get out. Some situations we can't, but you've got to remember there's a phone call away to a lot of people who can help. So don't feel as though you're on your own. Okay? Right, we're going to do Sue as well. Sue Bulu. You're welcome, Izzy. This is for Sue, and then we've got to do Dawn. Just remind me, people, because I will forget. You just had that one. Not doing another one. I should take these cards out, really. Done that one. I'll be left with 2 cards. Oh, you got to go? Okay, I'll keep shuffling then. Sorry, I'll do this one then for Dawn. Firm foundations. Strong. Just like a mountain. To Dawn. That card is for you. Strong. People come to you for wisdom, for guidance. You're a firm believer in strength, family, commitment. But sometimes we take on everybody else's problems and we don't feel there's no one else around to listen to you. Well, there is. There are friends. Complete strangers on a park bench. Even people in the spirit world are there to listen. Don't take on everybody else's burdens. But you're the strong one. You're the one who can sort things out. So maybe it's about time for those who you listened for, it's about time they listened to you. Go out for a coffee and just sit down, say hello to somebody in a coffee shop, for example, and just have a chat. It's good to let it off. You're not offending anybody because they don't know who you're referring to. But if you're holding this in constantly, then you're going to have issues on your own. Okay, and you need to relax. You need to understand that you cannot be the person to keep taking on other people's burdens. You are strong, but you put this brave face on. But when you're on your own, you feel tearful. You feel as though, how about me then? Just believe me, Dawn, there are people out there. There's people on SBTV would sit and listen. You're not on your own. As everything else that goes on around you, you can make mountains, you can move mountains, you will tell people what to do because you feel it's in the best interest for them. And you go for it. You be there for people and you would turn around and say, I can do this because I have the strength to do it. Don't look back, just keep looking forward. Okay? There we go with that one now. How are we doing for time? Right, got to go soon. Right, who did I say? Who did I say after this one? Who have I missed? Do I get a new relationship? I don't know. Do you, Connie? Ooh, it's dropping out everywhere. Oh, Michelle Baker. Sorry, I've just seen you, Michelle. Right, okay. You've been on for a while now. Oh, done that one. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? Prosperity Begins. Oh, that's a nice card. This one is for Michelle Baker. There we go, Michelle. Prosperity Begins. There you go. You planted your seed. It's growing. That sounds so wrong. Sorry, but it does. As the expression goes, you plant the seed. You have an idea. Okay, you plant a seed. You have an idea. Then grow with it. Nourish it. A little story for you. When I first started SBTV, it was the 7th of January 2019. Is that the day in which I had this idea? I woke up one morning and I thought, right, what can I do with myself? And the idea just came straight in. It was there. It took me roughly about a month and a bit. Oh, just under a month, I should say, about a month. Yeah, about a month and a bit. To actually build a website and have the very first parts of SBTV. It wasn't then, it was known as Spiritual Productions then, and not Spiritual Psychics TV, but it wasn't until August time, a few months after that, where we were just not getting anybody coming on, no one was watching us. And then I had an idea. It's about going live. So instead of having pre-recorded shows, it was all going to go live. So we did, and it totally changed. And to this day, we've had over 1.6 million people have viewed our shows. We've had over 1,000 shows that we've broadcasted. We've had hundreds of different mediums. Some have stayed with us, poor people, and have got their own shows now. We entertain roughly between 40 to 60,000 people a month. on our shows, who watch, and all we ever ask in return is just to follow and like us. And if you're kind enough to join our VIP and donate for the costs that occurs each month, which I pay for out of my own pocket. And that is to help other people. But it started off purely as a seed. And it grew to where you look at this now, you've got from the seed, which has been nourished and loved with the hands, it's turned into a tree, and you've got the peach. It's all peachy. So, Michelle, there's changes ahead. There's things that you want to do. You may want to start a business. You may want to start a new career. You may want to start a family. Whatever the case may be, work on it. This is the time now to do it. Start working on that. It will prosper. If you've started a business, it will work. Don't give up. I feel like giving up SBTV nearly every single day. But I don't, because I know it will help. It helps those people who really need to listen to their loved ones when we have mediumship shows. And I keep it going purely for them. So with that, whatever's happening, Michelle, at this moment in time around you, keep going. Don't give up on it, because it will prosper, but it's going to take a lot of strength with you. Okay? I hope that helps. Connie, very quickly, and I think I've done as many people as I can. Deception and envy. I think that speaks for itself there, Connie. There's someone around you, as clearly you've got the mask here, there's someone around you that, okay, there's deceit, but that could be you. I'm not saying you live in a dream world. We all have our fantasies. I get there every single day and thinking about marrying Jennifer Aniston. It's never going to happen. So, going back to the reading, just messing about there, is that we put a mask on for everybody else to see, but what do we see truly inside? Are we fussy in what we want in our lives? Are we expecting too much for something that we are longing for? Sometimes we've got to come back down to earth and realize that our high expectations cannot be met. We've got to accept the things that are good for us, because sometimes we may miss out on something that's perfect for us. And we just miss it because we're looking for something different. But sometimes just follow the heart. If you feel, could this work? This is not the right person, or this is not the right situation. But sometimes we've got to go for it. So the deceit could be yourself, and you're probably envious of others and what they've probably achieved. But go back and look what you've got, and you'll probably find that people are more envious of you than the other way around. Live in the world that is true, that is reality, and come back to earth. Because once we realize that earth is there to nourish, then we can nourish from it as well. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Hey Mary, hope you're doing well. Hi Princess Nell. Hey Wendy. Yes, Michelle saying, yes, I'll keep working on my plan. If SBTV can help in any way, please by all means give us a shout. Our website, sbtv.uk, we have a training academy, we have a shop, so if you've got any second-hand tarot cards, crystals or whatever, put it on there. We have a magazine, an online magazine, so if you want to place an article, put it on there. It's all free. The whole site is free for you to use. Hi Angela. Michelle, John, right, just very quickly then, I'll go into about past, because I'm getting quite tired now. I don't know how people do this all day. Raining on you. Who has been on here for a while and then have another reading? Have a quick look back. Let's have a look. Suzanne, Caroline, Elaine. Who's been on here since we've been broadcasting, which is, it's an hour long. Who's been on here for a while and haven't received a reading from me. Please, as I said, everybody, please read the description. It clearly states in there that these are just a bit of fun. I'm not a tarot card reader. I don't do mediumship. I'm testing a new script on our software that broadcasts to make sure everything is working, ready for a proper broadcast tomorrow. And tomorrow we have the brunch show with the lovely Alison and Stace. I have Sam Pert on tomorrow, and I don't know what time it could be readings, I'm not sure, but that starts at 11 o'clock on Zoom and 11:30 on Facebook. Tomorrow evening we have the lovely Matt and Kirsty offering spiritual guidance. If you ask them for a reading, you will be ignored. You have to ask a spiritual question, as in, how many angels are there? If you say it's my mum, it's my dad there, they will also be ignored. The questions have to be so you are helping yourself and others with that question. They will answer it to the best of their ability and then offer you a reading. It may be mediumship or it may be a tarot card. That's tomorrow night from 8 o'clock with Matt and Kirsty. Anne, hi Anne, how you doing? Let's pull you a card. I think you've been here for a while now. I believe we're given what we need, not what we want. But who gives it, Izzy? Who gives it to you? You. Spirit say only Spirit only give. I hear people say Spirit only give you what you need to work. Really? What's it got to do with Spirit? What, they've got powers to move and do things? I honestly don't believe it. I can't see it. I believe Spirit are there to guide us. Like our loved ones on the earth plane, they didn't have that magical power on the earth plane, so what gives them the magical power over there? But that's just my opinion. Anne, okay. Okay, Michelle, John, I will do you after Anne. Oh, cards are flying all over the place. But I'll give you that one though. Love begins. Ah, look at that. Hey, Rachel. How you doing, Rachel? You should be doing this. You're the expert. Here's another Rachel. If you want a professional reading, you got Rachel there. She does palmistry as well. Wonderful. She's on this coming Thursday at 8 o'clock as well. So anyway, going back to Anne, love begins. So it doesn't mean that it's a love life. It could be something that the passion that you have, the love in your life that you want to happen, i.e. you want to go on a cruise. Why not? It's your passion. If you love digging in the back garden and getting all muddy, go for it. If you love going scuba diving with a pair of Speedos on, horrible thought, but go for it. Do it. What I also get is trial and tribulation from you. Okay? Love life, up and down, we all do that in our relationships. But that bond, that could be partner, could be family, could be friends. But that bond that you have for others is there for you to give. You give out unconditional love. And you get it back, but you don't see it in the way you want to see it. It could be the small gesture of just walking past and patting you on the back or a hand on the shoulder. Because some people can't say their emotions, but they can give those small gestures. Even often you're going out, do you want to meet up for a cup of coffee? Yeah, go on then. It's that gesture saying, I enjoy your company, I enjoy being with you, I like to be with you. And then they sit there for 2 hours moaning about their husband. Not really. So with that in mind, I think with this, it's to say to you, prosper. And whatever love you feel drawn to, the love of music, love of drawing, love of art, it's just going to flow. It's going to be the best, whatever you want it to be. And if you make it, then well done. Just look at yourself and say, I love life. I've had enough of beep in my life. It's my turn and I want to give that love out. That's what I feel from you. As I said, I'm not a tarot card reader, I'm not a crystal. I am purely just testing a new system that I've placed on our software, and I'm just doing this to fully test it, make sure that there's no issues with that. Oh, Mary, I'm not a reader. No, definitely not. Love of making cards. There you go. Follow it. You're going to be great. And whatever you do, you're going to be great. Reminder, Richard, it's Thanksgiving here Thursday. I will not be on. I never understood that Thanksgiving. Never, no. Just another day, I suppose. Thanks for letting full reminder me, though. I've got a terrible memory. So Rachel won't be on this Thursday. I'll have a night off after nearly 3 years. Excuse me. Richard, I apologise now for the conversation at the weekend. Apology accepted. Who was this one for? Oh, John, I said, didn't I? Michelle. John. There we go. This is a card for you, Michelle. Done that one. Yeah, this one here then. Recognition and reward. There you go. That's for you, Michelle. I hope that makes sense. Thanks so much for coming. You got to have a giggle in life, haven't you? You can't be serious all the time. Life is too serious. And I think if we have our life and we're just too serious, I know I've said that about 4 times now, but it's so, I don't know, it's so boring. I went out for dinner today and I was with a colleague, I've rephrased that, a good friend, and for the first 10 minutes the individual was telling me about what's going on in her workplace and how bad it is, and I just sat there and thought, I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in the venue that she works at. I don't know these people. I don't care about the business. It's not me being negative. It's thinking, why am I listening to this? Isn't it about time, with what she was telling me, all the hard work that she does, isn't it about time you spoke up then and said, look, I do this, this and this, and I want to have this recognition of the work that I do. And we all want our pat on the back. So I said to her, have you spoke about the management, about you having been recognised for pay rise or whatever? Oh, they never listen to me. I give them all these ideas and they save money on this, they save money on that, but they never give me a reward. And I asked a simple question, but have you asked? No, we won't get it anyway. But how do you know if you don't ask? And sometimes if we ask and we're too embarrassed, maybe the management might sit there and think, you know what, this person has done this for us and we've never acknowledged. All we said was thank you. But we've saved this, she saved lives, or whatever the case may be. So sometimes I think we need to stand up and say, you know what, I am good. I can do this. I deserve to be recognised for the work that I've done. That also could be sitting there listening to your friends moaning all afternoon while having coffee. You've got to sit there and go through it all. Oh, here we go. I feel sorry for when we go live, when we do the VIP, and I go into a rant. Oh, I feel sorry for the listeners. I can see they're knitting, cutting their nails, doing dinner. They probably, he's off again. But sometimes we need to have that rant to get it out of our system, because if it just boils and boils and boils, no one's going to understand what we're going through. So sometimes, Michelle, you need to sit down and say to those around you, I want to be recognised for what I have to do. I do the cleaning, I do the tidying. When are you going to do something? And then look back and say, I want my reward, even if it's going out for a cup of coffee. You deserve it. Don't be stopped by people around you who think they're strong and authoritative around you. Don't put them on a pedestal. There's no need to. Be equal. We are equals in this world. No one's bigger or below us. Even if it's from someone who... when I first started in the college one day, I was walking through the corridor and there was a cleaner there, and then as the manager walked past and they slipped on the floor and shouted at the cleaner for being below him and all this sort of stuff. I was really annoyed and I thought, you're so rude. And so I spoke up and said to the cleaner, I want to say thank you. I've done cleaning before when I was at college, part-time, doing the cleaning. And I wouldn't know about it nowadays, but when I spoke to that cleaner when I worked in the college, I said, I just want to say thank you to you for keeping this place hygienic, knowing what chemicals to use to keep me clean, because if I did, I'd probably blow the place up by mistake. So I just want to say thank you for all the work that you do for us to make us safe and secure within this building. They just looked at me and walked off. And that cleaner every day was my desk, my area was hoovered, cleaned, and I wasn't asking for that, but I recognised what she could do and how wonderful as a person she is for what she has to deal with. She never spoke back to the person, she just put her head down. And I stood to her and I praised her up because she deserved to be recognised for the work that she did. And I feel that's the same with you. Michelle, you deserve what you're doing to be recognised. Now stand up, put yourself on that pedestal and say, look, world, this is me. Accept me as who I am, because you are a beautiful, wonderful person and you deserve to have that achievement. And I feel it's coming your way. And yes, Alison, you can shut up. I do waffle on. Oh, I'm going to dread saying that. I am so going to get it on Friday. Preach it, Richard. Preach it, baby. Yeah. There you go. Christine Murray was saying, went on a carousel last night with friends, so much fun. Great. I haven't been on one of them for years. I used to love going to a place called Alton Towers, which is in the UK, if you're not from the UK. For theme park, roller coasters, I used to love it. I was a kid and there was one called Air, and I used to always go up the front because I pretended I was Superman. Loved it. Oh, was it around the table? Was it? Thank you very much. Right, I think that's it. Oh, I'll give you another 10 minutes, and then that is definitely it, because I've waffled on far too long. I don't even know who's listening, if there's anybody watching at all. Not many. I might as well go now. Right, very quickly then, any last people here who I haven't given a reading? Don't worry about it, Michelle. You can go back to the live and listen to it as well before I delete it, because I say this is just a test. I think it's been working without any issues for over an hour and a half now, which is great because that's what I needed. There's no issues. Just to let those who've just come in, I've written a script. I have to do a lot of things manually at the back here, do all the comments. Like last night we had over 2,000 comments. So I was reading every single comment that comes in, sorting out the back end, making sure the medium or the guest is looking at all the comments correctly, you guys are reading the comments correctly, and it's really time consuming. So I've written a script that does it all for me. So we haven't done Christine. Let's do a quick card for Christine. Choose wisely. Well, as a card clearly states, you've got hands all over the place, so choose which direction you want to go in. I'm not on about carousel circles anyway. But choose wisely on whatever decision you want to go and what you want to do with it, okay? People are pulling you left, right and centre, say, come over here, come over there. Could be just going out, meeting each other for Christmas. Who do I go with? Do I spend Christmas Day here? Who do I spend Christmas Day there? I bring them to your home instead. If there's too many people asking to go there, invite them to yours. But make sure they bring the food. I've just been out for this gorgeous meal. Anyway, but so with that in mind, sit down. Just go within yourself, Christine. Close your eyes and just maybe put some tarot deck in front of you or a tarot card. Don't even look at it and just say, which one am I inspired to go to? Choose the right one and it will probably give you the direction that you need. So yet again, choose wisely in what you want to do. Follow what your heart is saying. Our head sometimes can go all over the place because you question everything time and time again. But sometimes our heart, or most of the time our heart is correct. Follow our intuition where we want to go. Follow which one you want to go to, which path you want to go to. And once you figure that out, you'll find that you're on the right way, on the right path. Okay? There we go. I used to like the Thunder Looper, yeah. So we've got Mary. Are you coming on Saturday, Mary? Authority. That's for you, Mary. Authority. And what I get with that card is telling me that you like to be in authority, you have the strength, but you feel, I'm not going to say the word bully into doing things, I'm going to say the word that you are coerced into doing something. And I think it's about time you stand your ground. I think it's about time you stood there and saying, you're not coming in. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? And if you've got that, you got Spirit's blessing. I feel that was because you got the gold ring there. But it's telling you it's about time. It's about time you stood up and said, I am not going to take this. Like I said to the other person earlier on. Very similar. But be authoritative. And don't let people in authority push you around to do something you don't want to do. Okay? Stand up to it, and you find that things will just work out for you. It would just fall into place. And once you've fallen into place, people start respecting you a lot more than they deserve. Not what you deserve, because you should have that, but it's what they deserve. Don't let people push you around. Be strong. Okay? Many invitations. Well, all I can say to you, Christine, is just pick which one you want to go to. Put their names and just fill and just mix them all up. And pick which one you want to go to. Right, I think I've done everybody now. Wendy Gawley. Wendy. Right, very quickly, because I'm going to go in a few minutes. Oh, the card's flying out at me. Destiny. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, throw it away, Richard. Yeah, it's not meant to be then. Destiny. Is that a dramatic, long enough pause? Did it on purpose, Wendy, because we never know what goes on with our destiny. We can only imagine what goes on. Some people say when you go to spirit, or when you're in spirit, we plan our lives and we come to the earth plane and we act it out. I find that hard to comprehend. It takes so much energy. So, for example, God forbid, I say, right, once I reach my 50, I'm going to punch someone in the face because I want to learn that experience. So then I'm going to find the person in spirit to say, do you mind if I punch you in the face when I'm 50? Because I want to experience that. They go, yeah, sure. But that punch in the face is going to probably leave you brain dead. But so then you've got to tell your parents, who you haven't found yet, to ask if they want to go through that as well. Oh, then you've got to go through your siblings and ask them if they want to go through it. Then you've got to find your family. Yeah, right, I don't believe it. It's too much. But that's my belief. If you believe that spirit plan our lives out, but why is it spirit? You mean us. We plan our lives out, not spirit, us. What we want to do, what we want to learn, what our destiny is going to be. But then we're told we have free will. So if we have free will, why are we pre-planning our destiny? Because we already know what's going to happen. Because we already told ourselves what's going to happen. We just got it. So is our destiny still pre-planned? Doesn't make sense. There's no logic to it. In my view. You may totally disagree, and that's fine. But that's how I see it. So with that in mind, Wendy, I'm saying to you, destiny's for you. It's whatever you want it to be. Whatever choices you make is what you feel is right for you at that time. Not anybody else. Why should let anybody else influence in your life? It's yours. It's your body. It's your life. It's how you want to live it. Why should you allow anybody else to dictate or tell you what to do with your life? It is your destiny. You find your own path. You find out what you want to do. And once you've found that, what you want to do with yourself, if you look at the card, you've got many ladies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably number 6, 7, 8 underneath. So many windows, so many doors. It's that film, isn't it? Sliding doors. It's so many opportunities that we can go through. If it doesn't work, try something else. That doesn't work, try something else. Until you find what's right for you. Okay? That's what I feel from you, Wendy. Allow that destiny to happen. Allow it through what you want to do. Okay? And it's your choice. It's your life. Do what you want with it. No one can tell you otherwise. That's what I get from that. Right, Rachel, very quickly then. Oh, foxy, stupid cards. Why do they make cards so big? Stupid people. Look at me, I was having a good old rant now. He's in one. Is Saturday online? No, it's actually, there's an event next Saturday, everybody, at Porchester Community Centre, where Polly Harnett is going to be doing a demonstration of mediumship in person. There is going to be an audience there, but it's also going to be broadcasted, but those who are watching at home will not receive a reading and you will not see their faces. So everybody who's going to be there, all you see is from behind, and they will be the ones receiving the messages in the centre, not those online. So all you're doing really is just watching it. So that's on next Saturday. Friday night, though, however, we are Sense and Spirit with the lovely Jane Morton, which we're on location, where where Jane is going to be hopefully communicating with Spirit. And we have a few guests, Heidi, Tina, Alison, and whoever else is coming. I can't remember who's coming along. So many. But anyway. You are welcome, Wendy. Rachel, this is for Rachel. Oh. Triumphant success. Can't say any more, Rachel, for you. Obviously, I know a little bit that's going on with Rachel. She's absolutely a lovely person. We love her to bits on SBTV. She is our family member here. You'll find that a lot of the presenters here will always say that about one another. We support one another on each other's channel because that's what it's about. It's about sharing. It's about helping one another. And Rachel gives out so much love and so much energy to people and never asks for anything in return. So if you do need a reading and you're in a bit of spot of bother, she's there to listen, and she says it constantly on her own lives. If you need me, just reach out. Every time she says it. Who does that? Not a lot of people do that. Say, this is my time, but I give it to you because you need help. But you always got to remember that sometimes people do need to earn a living. So even though Rachel may be giving this out for free, but if you can afford it and you want an in-depth reading, be tarot, spirit, or palmistry, I would recommend Rachel as well. But anyway, that's a bit of an advert for you. Triumphal success. I do understand what's going on with Rachel's life. Rachel, I'm not going to go into it because it's no one's business. If we talk, it's only between us. But hopefully, that card there will help you. Triumphal success. So I feel whatever you're planning to do is going to work. The sword, I feel, represents the past. Been stabbed in the back, you've been hurt. It happens. But we can learn from that. We can grow from that. And whatever we decide to do with our life now, it's going to be a success because we've learned from those mistakes. And you can say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go through that ever again. I've learned from that situation and you're not going to get me. You've made me stronger and I will stand up against you. So this time, the sword has a double edge to it, double sides to it. So one side is for what they're doing and the other side is saying, I have got a defense now. It's not to stab someone in the back. I've got a defense. So if you try anything, I can defend myself. And whatever I do and whatever I decide to do, I will make it a success because of that is who the person you've made me be. And I have every opportunity to be with you when you grow stronger, Rachel, and say, you know what, I did this, and I can stand there next to you and say, and I'm proud of what you did because you deserve it. Okay? So that's it for you, Rachel. Now, can I go, everybody? I've been on here for about an hour and a half. One thing I haven't done, no, sorry. Alison, our lovely Alison, who helped so much as admin. I want to say a big thank you to Terry and Alison and Stace for helping me out with SBTV. So, hi to Mal from Tasmania, Australia. I have family in Australia. And these cards are going everywhere. All over the damn floor whenever I shuffle them. Right. Anyway. This one is, and Rachel's also do online readings as well, before I forget. Rachel G. Palmistry as well. Right. Oh, Alison. Positive movement forward. There we go for you. Hey, Caroline. Sweet Caroline. I won't sing. I've been told not to sing. I will have my revenge. So, patience, movements, and what was that? Forward. Positive movement forward, yeah. I think you already know the answer. You're going on a cruise overseas, that's the water in the boat. It's going to sink. I know you're a very positive person, lots of wags. You're a very funny person, you're very articulated. And you want things to move forward the way you are. Don't hold back any decisions recently that's made you question a few things. Push them to one side. Just keep going forward, because if you question, this is just relating to you now, Alison, if you push things to one side and allow other influences to come in, you won't achieve, you won't go forward. But the time is right for you to move forward now. Okay, there are changes around, and it's the time to say, I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do now. That could be spiritual, could be materialistic. It's whatever you want it to be. It is your time. Okay? That's what I get from that. I'm not going to be on here all evening. I'm going because I need to have a rest. And I'm not even sure if we're having the 8 o'clock VIP chat tonight. I have no idea. Alison, could you let me know if that's going on tonight? If that is, then at 8 o'clock, if you are a person who kindly donates to SBTV to help pay towards all the bills, say if it's coming out of my pocket, then I say thank you, and that small donation allows you to enter the VIP nights. There's competition. I think there's a unicorn purse coming up for Christmas as a gift, with giving giveaways on readings, private one-to-one readings worth up to the value of £30. It's tiny. So it's all these small things that are happening. The VIP development is on tonight. So if you are a VIP, that starts at 8 o'clock in Zoom. You should have been invited to the VIP lounge area on Facebook, and all the details will be on there as well. So just Mal very quickly, because she said breathe. She said. So this is for Mal. Mental conflict. Choices, Mal. You got choices around you at this moment in time. Hence the mental conflict. What do you do? What do you feel is right for you? Go back to that question and say, okay, what is going to be good for me? If I'm with this situation, am I following this person because I feel there's a person involved here? Am I going to be influenced by this individual? But it's not what I really want to do with my life, but because I care for this person, I'm going to listen to what they say. So you're being heavily influenced. And then the other side of you is saying, but if I do that, if I make this choice and follow my own dream, I might lose out that individual. Well, if that individual cares for you, they're going to push you and support you with your own dreams and desires. So don't have that mental conflict of what you want to do with your life. What's going to be best for you? What's going to make you feel happy as a person? And once you've realized that, go for it. If it doesn't work, you tried it. You say, I tried it, didn't work, but I enjoyed myself for so many years. I took a huge gamble many years ago and decided to move to Switzerland with the person that I loved. I loved it. 10 years, loved every bit of it. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I change anything? No, because she's become my good friend. So I didn't lose out. I gained, because I've learned from that experience, and I had a wonderful time in my life, and I'd never change it. But it's that experience that has got with me, so I don't have any conflict. So if anything happening in my life at this moment, I look back at it and think, what if I did that? What if I changed this? If I had an opportunity to go to abroad and work abroad, would I take it? But what would I change? How would I change it? Could I do the same job in the UK where I feel where my family and friends are, where I can see my family grow? But if I moved away, I still got the internet, so I can still talk to them. It's those sort of conflicts that we go through. Do I have an apple pie or a rhubarb crumble? So rhubarb crumbles are going to win hands down. With custard. It's got to be with custard, not ice cream. Mental conflict for me every time I see that on the menu. But for me, I make the choice. Do I regret it? No. Because I learn from it. Why should I regret things? Why should I have that conflict in my mind when there's nothing I can do about it? And if I can do something about it, then act upon it before it's too late. Okay? That's what I get. I hope that helps or makes any type of sense for you there. If not, Mal, I wish you all the very best. If you've only just joined this live feed, please read the description. I am a tarot card. I am not a fortune teller. I am not a medium. I am testing our new system, a new feature, placed it on our software that we broadcast, and I'm doing this purely just for a bit of fun, a bit of laughter. Do not take it seriously. If you do, that is your choice. I'm not. I'm having a bit of fun testing the software, and to save me waffling on, I thought I'd do something like this instead, something different. But I don't know what the cards mean. If you do, then that's fine. That's really up to you. But I hope you've enjoyed yourself this afternoon. I've seen other people come on. Sorry, I haven't given everybody a funny fake reading, but I've been on here now for a good, nearly 2 hours. So I think I've tested my system fully now. So I just want to say thank you for those who have put up with my rambling for nearly 2 hours. And have a great evening, what's left of it, and bye for now.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service. We also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPT shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.